Welcome again, fans. So the rain eased a bit, so I'm going to take you right down to the garden. I'm going to show you how I make my raised beds in as quick as I possibly can before the rain comes again. Right, so just going to turn this down to show you what's happening. So what I normally do is I use topsoil, all-purpose topsoil. Now topsoil has no nutrients, no fertilizer mixed in, so it's just soil, right? So normally I mix that with the mulch, because the mulch normally helps to retain water and helps to prevent the weeds from going. So I mix the topsoil in with a bag of mulch, then I lay some topsoil again, I lay some black cow compost, and then I would lay some garden soil which has nutrients, the compost which has nutrients inside of it as well. Those I make for the two top layers. Since the lettuce does not send roots all the way to the ground, it spreads roots out, so it will pull the nutrients from the garden soil and from the black cow compost mix, right? So I'm going to just take you right here and show you what's happening. Now, as you'll see that I have some cardboard already laid right in that bed, because this is the only bed I'm going to do for now since it is raining, right? You can also use paper, newspaper or magazines if you wish. Once it is that paper material, you're good to go. So I'm just going to go ahead now and show you how I do my mix. All right, stay tuned. So you would have noticed that what I did was to put a layer of topsoil, then some mulch, then right another layer topsoil, and then I added the cow manure, right, and then the garden soil. What this will do is when we're ready to plant, we plant about 3 inches down. So 3 inches down, you'll still find some soil along with mulch. Lettuce, we know requires water, so the mulch at the bottom with the topsoil will help to retain water, right? So the roots will continue feeding even after we've watered, right? So that's the beauty about this soil, and we'll have nice 3 or 4 nice layers. Let me just get in. 3 or 4 nice layers of soil to work with right here. There you have it. There you have it. The raised bed is complete. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to Brahma's Backyard. Share with your friends. Tune in for our next video. Heart of love. Blessings. So, 2 beds are complete. The 6x3 and the 5x2 are both complete. So, has topsoil, has mulch, brown mulch, then topsoil, the first layer of topsoil, then a layer of mulch, then another layer of topsoil, then the black cow manure compost, and then the garden soil. And that is what Brahma uses in his raised beds for gardening. Whatever you choose to use, you can use, just as long as all your plants are getting sufficient nutrients in order to be healthy plants for consumption. So now all 3 beds are complete. The rain stopped. It's getting a little bit dark, but I still managed to get everything done. So yes, the 6x3 bed is complete, the 5x2 bed is complete, and we've used up most of the dirt or the soil purchased. And yes, this one is also complete. Right, but what I'm going to do when I'm ready to spray this container black, I'm going to put the lid on and then spray the outside. And for this bed I did something a little bit different. What I did, I only put 1 layer of topsoil in this bed. What I did was to have a layer of topsoil at the base, then I put a layer of mulch, and then I added some peat moss. I added some peat moss to this. You will find that I'll be adding peat moss to my containers for planting. I don't put peat moss in the garden beds, raised beds, but for the containers you need a little bit more addition, a little bit more strength in terms of the nutrients for the plants. So I added organic peat moss to this. Then I added the black cow manure compost, and then I added the final layer of garden soil in this container. So this container is about 6 inches tall too, right? 6 to 8 inches tall. So the soil, the plants will have enough space to send roots. And like I said, this is just my container for my mixed blend lettuce, right? The microgreens somewhat that I'll be harvesting from right through summer. All I'll be doing is just coming and harvesting the leaves, leave the roots in so that they spring new leaves. So it's a nice, I would say a 6x3 or 6. Well, 1.5 by 4. I could measure and give a correct measurement for that, but yeah. So a nice container for lettuce, for your microgreens. Yes, and like I said, those beds down there would be growing my pop choy, and my iceberg lettuce, and whatever else I feel like growing, some kale or cabbage. Who knows? That bed I could also use for cabbage, something else. But all these beds would be used for real greens. Callaloo, Islalow. Yes, and I have my pots, my containers there, you see? That will be used for my hot peppers and my sweet peppers, my bell peppers. So stay tuned to Brahma's Backyard. Like, comment, subscribe as usual. We'll give you videos. Heart of love, people. Heart of love. Yeah man, heart of love. We done work for today. We'll go back inside, we'll get something for top up the stomach, yeah? So bless up on yourself, people. Give thanks and praise every time. Heart of love. Bless up yourself. Stay true. Bless. Brahma's out.